Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today from DreamHack Valencia, and you know it's Valencia because it's a weird map name. It's going to be Dark versus herO on Inside and Out. Not Inside Out, the Pixar movie from a few years ago. Bottom left, we have herO doing very well in GSL, and in the top right, we have Dark, a world champion in his own right. herO is excellent at PvZ. I am not kidding. Excellent. Looks nigh unstoppable sometimes. I've been watching GSL. Season 2, I think we're in. And man, he's in a group with Zergs, and it's just like, he can open up with charge lot plays and get a ton of work done with it, and then show up after that with like 18,000 stalkers. And it's like, wait, how? He just has these timings. He's very crisp. He knows how to block hatcheries. Dark says, fine, I'll take my natural up here then. I hate you. This is very standard stuff so far, but I'm telling you, herO, he's been around for a long time. He hasn't done anything major in some time, but by golly is he looking absolutely, abjectly terrifying in PvZ. That's the reason I chose this game, because Dark is, you know, probably the best Zerg player in the world right now, whereas herO is could be the best Protoss player. That is a much more in dispute title for the Protoss because Stats is gone. Zest is very good. Trap is very good. Zone's looking really good. Zound's looking good, right? But herO's in there. herO's in the mix. He's just one of the many that wants to grab the title, and you know, any Protoss that wins a premier tournament of any kind is just gonna get the title at this stage. Stats is gone. Whoever gets this one, bam, new winner. Because Protoss hasn't won a premier tournament of StarCraft 2 for a very long time. So, what's Dark gonna try to do to him? Dark is aware of how good herO is. He knows. He participates in GSL. He's ready for him. As ready as you can be. So 2 sets of Lings and 2 Queens coming in, blah, blah, blah. herO's natural on the way, going for an Adept. The Overlord sees this, not chrono boosting the Adept. Saving chrono boost for the Stargate opening from herO and kind of hiding it. Like, maybe you want to put the Stargate here so you get across the map 2 seconds faster and maybe go get here before the Spore finishes. And you kill a couple more drones than normal, but here's a little bit further away, unless heading for the third. I don't know, man. That's definitely weird stuff. Third base timing is like now. Okay. I'm like, Dark, what are you doing? Just waiting for you to prompt me, Falcon. Don't worry about it. Doom, doom, chicka, chicka, doom, doom, doom. I guess while nothing as much is happening here, check out FalconPaladin.store. It's a merch store where you can get StarCraft 2 related shirts and hoodies and hats and mugs and Falcon Paladin branded stuff too, if you're into that. Just go to FalconPaladin.store. We'll ship anywhere on Earth, unless you're like in North Korea. You can also buy in your own currency. Most currencies in the world are supported, which is also very cool, I feel like. So check it out, FalconPaladin.store. Cool stuff there. Shipping anywhere. All right, Phoenix out first. And you're going to kill the Overlord because, of course, but it's not like you're hiding this Oracle or anything. It's obviously, I guess it could be a Void Ray. Could be a Void Ray. But Overlord comes in time to see that it's an Oracle building in there, and blah. So Oracle's name is Zuko. So Oracle's going to move out from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Burned for speaking out of turn at a meeting and refusing to attack his own, Zuko was sent on an impossible quest to find the Avatar. Are you not going out? Seemingly unable to find him after looking across all 4 kingdoms, Zuko went into one place, his honor. I mean, the Avatar could still be hiding in space. How? Firebending flying? Anyway, Zuko came across the Dominion and found that his ability to shoot fire from his hands did not matter much against the Dominion's Hellions, Hellbats, and Marines shooting bullets, and he was captured and is now on an equally impossible quest. Oh, to survive as a Reaper. This is a Reaper name? Why do I have that in my Oracle name list? So that's Zuko, I guess. Whatever, it's Zuko. It was a good one. So, Queen count is really enough to handle this. Dark's like, it's cool. I'm going to send a single Ling to knock on your third base and distract you. None of my drones are going to die today, so get out of my house. I have enough queens to shut everything down. 2 oracles? Pfft. and a Phoenix. I scouted this. Charge. There we go. So herO getting a third base, but also getting charge. And he's got his double gas, but he's not saturating them, which is interesting. Yeah, additional gateways getting tossed up. It's almost like you throw up the gas to try to trick Dark into thinking it's going to be Adepts or Archons or something gas heavy, but no, it's going to be charge lots. We'll see how this goes. That early attack, I guess he did get 3 drones. When did he kill 3 drones? No, but really, though. These boys, they just get into the third base? Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. So only 1 Spore and a Queen there against 2 Oracles is just not enough. 3 Queens, but then the Phoenix lifting. So whatever. 3 drones go down. Nothing too crazy at all. herO's third base is up and running. Charge is being chrono boosted. It is being chrono boosted. But yeah, 3 basing Zerg versus a 3 basing Protoss. There you go. 4th base getting tossed down by Dark here. Very good stuff. Does get scouted, and then the Queens are out of position, so the Sky Toss just kind of flies into the main a little bit. And then gets chased away by the Queens because they're fast on creep. All right. Neato completo. 9 drones at a time being made. Baneling Nest coming in. So, I mean, it's a charge lot attack. Oh, it's some Adepts too. Interesting. So Zealots and Adepts. Banelings are going to be good against everything here, but he has to actually make some Banelings first. He's making 24 Lings. There you go. 6 Banelings coming in. But the Queens need to buy enough time for this. The Queens need to buy enough time, but the Zealots are right on top of everything. Banelings! Finish! And they do. But they don't explode because the Lings are taking care of this. Oh, they explode a bunch against the incoming other Zealots. The Depths are stopping all mining at the third base entirely. Zealots are still kind of winning here. By that I mean they're dead. They get cleaned out. Banelings to crash on top of the Adepts. Somehow don't kill any of these Adepts. Lings have to clean it up and finish off the couple that remain here. Zealots just at the front door. 40 to 32 army supply. More Banelings. 2 Banelings explode on the Zealots. Huge connections. Queen Ling can't really do this without the Banelings softening these guys up first. Woo! Dark getting real lucky there. But look, herO has a third base and everything. So this is, I saw this very strategy be used to take down Sue. And yeah, Sue's not Dark, but man, Sue's back and he's looking good, and herO's just like, no. Getting a third base to fake you out, and then I'm just going to send Zealots and Adepts at you until you die, and then he died. And I was like, oh. And I have these Oracles out. This is a very specific herO thing, too. If you watch the Tastosis broadcast, which I assume you do because you speak English, likely, he likes little Oracle packs. It's not mass Oracle. It's not Has back in 2015 or whatever that was. It's, nah. It's just a pack of Oracles. It's like 4 to 5 is what it is. Not Baneling get a connection on those Zealots. Lucky. That Oracle should have burned it down. Roach Warren on the way here from Dark. His third base is up and running. It's 62 to 58 workers. He has a lead that way, but herO's expanding again. He's just keeping so much pressure over here on Dark. And you know what? It's working. It's working very well. Oracles, they don't have to engage with anything on the map right now. They would get chased down by Mutas, but who makes Mutas against a Protoss who obviously has a bunch of Stargates? Not me, that's who. Lingbane attack into this 4th base of herO's, though. While that's happening, the Oracles just here to murder stuff. If you only have 1 Spore, it's not enough, say the Oracles. Not enough indeed. So Ling's here to clear out this entire base. Banelings, I mean, might as well some of you explode here on the Zealots. Run the probes! And they run the probes. Force fields do a pretty good job keeping them alive, too, but Nexus gets canceled. All right. 62 to 65 workers. herO still has a lead here. How many workers have gone down? 11 drones have died, and only 4 probes have died. Amazing, considering how much harassment we've seen from both sides on this ZVP. This is good. I mean, this is super duper crazy high level ZVP from two Koreans, one who's very good at PvZ and one who's just a world champion. So very good at ZVP as well, but just overall and around a extremely scary Zerg player. He's been dealing with everything that herO has tried to throw at him. And that's all you can really ask from anybody, really. Especially a StarCraft player. Going for some Hydras. I like it. It's like, not really investing into splash damage. I don't see any Colossus. I don't see any Disruptor tech from you. Let's go Hydraling Bane. We can deal with the Oracles. We can deal with any Phoenix that show up. Zealots can be dealt with Banelings for sure. And then Mass Hydra can clean up everything else. I like it. I like it a lot. Getting Centrifugal Hooks, making 10 Hydras, getting the range upgrade for them first, which indicates you're planning on using them defensively. At least that's generally how the thought process goes, right? Oh, Revelation tossed down, very nice. Because if you're planning on being aggressive, you get muscular augments for the Hydras first, you run across the map and get the damage done. But if you're defending first, you get the range upgrade, that's missile attack, but range upgrade first, and then muscular augments. But either way, you want both. Right side base from Dark. Looking good. 157 and 133 supply here at 10 minutes. It's been very scrappy for both players. herO, again, he got his third base up. A fourth base is just popping. He's transferring workers down to the 6 o'clock now. Dark trying to take this 3 o'clock position, which doesn't quite have creep out to it, but it's close. And the Oracles might come try to burn it down, but the Hydras are just in position to deal with it. And once again, the Oracles don't have to. They don't have to deal with this, just like Void Rays don't. Void Rays don't have to deal with Hydras either. They're faster than they are, especially with the Flux Veins upgrade. But once the Hydras show up over here, then the Oracles have to defend, and then they just die. So that is the trade-off. Yeah, you can run away from engagements out in the middle of the map, but when it comes time to defend a base you really want to defend, you can't. It's a good track, this one is. Always gets me amped. Fleet Beacon coming in. Oh, a carrier transition when Dark's invested so much into Hydras would be sick. Enough carriers, they come through and melt your Hydralisk pack, man. I don't care how big it is. So Dark has a window. He needs to get something done before the carrier count gets too insane. So he's going to come down this right side. The Lings and Banes come in first. Deal with these Zealots. No problemo. They have charge. Yeah, but once they get surrounded, they're just kitty cats. Nothing to worry about. High Templar are here. But they don't have Storm. They gotta be Archons. Archons are not what you want against Hydras at all. Big scary push. Banelings chasing them probes down. They didn't run far enough. Oh, want to take down the shield battery, but 19 probes die anyway. Big attack coming in the left side with Banelings. Depowers a bunch of the cannons and shield batteries over on that left side too. Dark is in multiple places at once. And he does. He completely catches herO in a transitional period in the game. He's up 106 to 72 army supply. Archons were not the answer to these Hydras. He needed Storm. And that's your GG. Yo, Dark turned that game around fast. And I do think that was the mistake of herO. If he was going to try to go for carriers on the transition, he needed Storm first. He needed to get Storm fast, like way faster than he did. Losing this left side fourth was a problem for him. He never took down any of the hatcheries today either, and he only killed 11 drones, which is the larger problem today from herO, is he didn't really slow down the economy. Slow down the economy all that much. Anyway, that was, man, what a reversal there from Dark. herO's out there doing damage, controlling the map. And Dark's like, well, I'm just going to casually make 21 Hydras with range and speed upgrade and +1 attack. Bring a billion Banelings with me, a bunch of Lings, and just crush you because you don't have any splash damage. That's it. Archons don't count. Archons do not count. Wonderful. Truly, truly wonderful. Good job out there by Dark. Resources lost today, 13,000 by Dark, 16,000 from herO. And Dark just knows how to deal with this, man. It was touch and go there. Again, if your Protoss enemy has a third base, you don't necessarily prepare for anything. You don't really prepare for a big-time swell of Zealots or Adepts. It's almost like a ZVZ, where if your enemy Zerg player has a third, you don't necessarily expect a big Ling Flood, but big, weird timings for Ling Floods are the hallmark of ZVZ. So they can still show up and kill you, and same thing here. You can still show up at a Zerg base with Zealots and Adepts and kill them. Darko's ready for it. It is touch and go. He lost 3 queens. He did lose 11 drones, but Banelings and Lings and queens are enough to hold it. And then it was time for him to flip it on. Him to go up to a bunch of workers here. The income tab just went whoosh. Of course, herO lost a lot of drones or probes at the very, very end there. But anyway, he was good, man. This is why Dark is a world champion. And the herO's like, I got to go back to the drawing board on this a little bit. This did not work as well as I thought it would. And I wonder how much of that is that Dark just knows. Just he knew. He recognized what strategy herO was doing. And just prepared for it. And it was a little tight, but he made it happen. He won it. So good job, Dark. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.